Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the EIBAR Career Mode. I've been recording this series. I think this is the last episode that I had streamed. So once this video goes out, it will be back on the stream. So I think this is going out on Friday, Saturday. It's going to be like a week and a half or almost 2 weeks since I've played this series by the time I'm playing it again. I might play it, I don't know, because I want to let you guys have an opinion on who we get in the window, because the window is open in this episode. As you guys see here, we end up conceding a goal to Real Betis pretty early on, 19th minute by Charlie Austin. I don't even know where he is in the league at this point, or in the world rather. I don't know where he is in the world in real life, but it was awesome to see him right there. As you see, Ronaldinho's regen, Cabral on the ball. But yeah, so the window's opening this episode. And then, so this video is going out on Friday, I guess. Friday or Saturday, if I want to do a 5 Sharp Friday video on Friday. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of the career modes go. We'll try to record some other things before we end up coming to this career mode just to put off some time. But Ronaldinho's regen, Cabralinho with the beautiful curve into the back of the net. Again, if you guys do watch my highlight video that goes out every week, the one that posted on this Monday as you guys are watching this, this clip is in there. And you get to see my reaction. Me telling Stuck to clip that. And I don't think he ever did because his thing messed up. His clipping thing messed up. But that's all right. So we got 2-1 at this point in the game. 86th minute, pushing forward, trying to grab another goal. Looking, Cardona, or that's Mila to Escalante, holding, Escalante, looking. I don't know why I'm looking over there whenever the game plays right here. Einrich on the ball. Einrich with the banger. I've been trying to hit that shot with Einrich literally all season, so I'm glad I finally got it at the halfway point in the season. But yeah, so the window's going to be open this episode. We're going to make, I think, 1 signing in this episode? 2 signings. Possibly, I think, 2 signings in this episode. One you guys already know from the last episode, which is Lee Sung-woo. We're signing 2 players to contract expiry, which is LGP and Tito Villalba, which is going to happen here. Cabralinho is up to 73 rated. Navas is up to 62 rated, and Alvarez is up to 58. Alvarez, I believe, is the Coutinho quote-unquote regen, the one that has Coutinho's face. So Pedro Leon gets an offer here that I think about taking, to be honest. Einrich is there as well. Couldn't really decide what I wanted to do with that. Here you're going to see the video is sped up just because I wanted to get through this, but I wanted to show you everything that was going on. Like I said in the last episode, I did mess up Einrich's contract, and PSG is actually coming to buy him right now, or take him for free rather in the summer. So 16.5 mils about to walk out for free. So I knew I kind of had to do something with that. You guys are going to see my youth academy here, me just trying to decide who I want to keep, who I want to sign. I figure I may as well promote everybody to the team. That way I can start selling off the players that were on the bench for the team before I came in that I'm not going to use. And then I can put out some of these guys on loan, hopefully, as well. Putting youth players on loan, for whatever reason, is super hard in this game. And I don't know what they did in FIFA 19, but it's like impossible. I swear every youth player rejects every loan that you try to give them. But it is a little frustrating, but we'll keep them in the team regardless. It's just we can't really train on a good enough rotation. But what I may end up doing is just creating training for all of our players. That way we can get some training in there. I also there's a cheat that you can do for training every day. I wouldn't do training every day for the same players. I would do them for different players. But I might do training every day so we can get through the youth players faster. That way, because right now they're not growing and it's super frustrating for me. But as you guys see here, we're trying to go out for LGP, trying to see how much money he's willing to take. He'll take the 18.5, I believe, is what we end up giving him. Tito Villalba is the next one we're going to go after. Again, both of them coming in at contract expiry, but both of them very, very important to the squad. This one goes a little bit easier for us, but obviously, again, we don't want to bring in Tito, or we don't want to bring in Miggy and Joseph, because we know what they'll do for the squad. It's a little OP. Maybe we'll bring in Miggy at some point if he's still at Atlanta. Maybe next season, after another season, we might bring him in, just depending on what our team's looking like. But right now, I don't really need him at center attacking mid. We have Cabral in the squad, and I don't really want to move him from his position. Tito's going to come in and play a second striker. He's going to be playing right mid. He's going to be filling in a lot of different places. Here we're going to go after Lee Sung-woo as well. 4.1 current value. And we are going to go ahead and try to swap a player for him. And I'm going to try to give them a little bit more. We're going to try to give him to Blasis, who doesn't really play for us. 7 mil worth. A little bit older, I think. We have to add a little bit of money on the end, but that's okay. We're going to bring in Lee Sung-woo. So that's the Korean Messi in the team. Get in there, son. So he's going to be a bench player. He's totally fine with sporadic, which is awesome. He wants 3 years. I say 4. He says okay. So Lee Sung-woo's in the team. I might change his face because that's not what Lee Sung-woo looks like at all. But we'll see. Maybe I'll change his face. Maybe I won't. We'll most likely change his hair, though. And then we will look where we were looking, because these are one of the other strikers that I want. I want somebody that's aerial threat, attack-minded, first quality, and pacey. Bore from River Plate, which if you're an Atlanta United fan, you probably know him because you've probably been watching Pity highlights. And Konate, who is also a very good striker. Konate actually is on loan currently, so we can't go after him. I was sitting here deciding between the two which one I actually wanted. But we end up having to go after Bore because Konate is not available, but that's okay. Because really with the squad, I want to keep the majority of the team Spanish, and then add in some, South American flair as you do in La Liga. But I don't want to get too far away from that. But Konate wasn't going to be too bad because he's Senegalese, so I believe is how you say that. And we already have a player from Senegal on the team as well, so it wouldn't have been too bad. It wouldn't have been too out there. So we end up going in for Bore. 12.5 current value, and I was like, okay, well, let me give them Einrich because I'm about to lose Einrich for free anyways. They come back, they say they want 9.6 on top of that. I'm like, what the hell? 9.6? That's like 24, 25 million for a 12.5 valued player. So I try to drop it at 2. They say 9 plus a 5% sell on. I'm like, okay, that's a little bit better, but like we could probably bring it down a little bit more. So I try 5, and then they come back. I try a 9% sell on clause. And then I move it down to 4. I'm like, all right, what about this? And then he's like, nah, homie, we want 9, final offer. And I'm like, well, let me just test it one more time. Because I had 9. So that's, and I wish you guys could see my face. I'm over here doing this. Maybe I'll just do it now. But now I'm thinking like, that's 25 still mil. That we're going to spend for him. I try to drop it to 7.5, sell on clause at 13%. He says, okay, that's better. Cool. So that's not too bad. And honestly, it is a decent amount of money, but we were going to lose Einrich for free in the summer anyways. Now we get Bore now, and we get to, quote unquote, make money off of Einrich because technically we're still saving money on Bore because Einrich would have left for free in the summer anyway. So we're basically just paying off Einrich just so that we can have him, Bore, come into the squad now. Because obviously we do have Tito coming in the summer, so we're going to be okay in terms of strikers in the long run. Here we're going to hop into a game against Valencia, or Villarreal, sorry. And as you see here, Diego freaking Valeri is in the squad. Like, what? They went after Diego Valeri and brought him to Europe? So that's absolutely insane. We're looking at the squad here, and I'm like, okay, in my head, I'm like, I swear I just saw Diego Valeri. So I let like the whole thing run through. I end up skipping my team. You guys know what my team looks like. So this game also, though, we are trying a new formation. We're trying to play 3-5-2 in this game, or 3-4-1-2, which is what I use in my Atlanta United career mode. I figured with the signings that we've made, it was going to be a decent formation to give a chance to. And I was like, you know what? Let's play him against this team. They were running a 4-1-2-1-2, a very solid formation, a very well-built formation, especially with Cazorla and Valeri in the team, and then Fornals in front of them. So they had 3 center attacking mids basically in the team centrally, just controlling the hell out of the midfield. And this game's crazy. So one, Escalante tries to bring the ball down, literally gives it to Fornals, and Fornals gets a goal in the 17th minute. Literally, like, Escalante just, I don't know what he tries to do, but he literally gives him the ball. Shoots it first time, that's a goal. So right off the bat, we're like, great, here we go. But as we do, we try to not get too flustered by conceding a goal. We try to get the ball back. We try to control it. We try to do what we can just to keep pushing forward, try to keep control of the ball. But, I mean, they're insane. Villarreal's just controlling everything, and they cross into the ball. Cucurella ends up taking it, and I'm like, all right, nah. 3-5-2 is not working against this team. The 4-1-2-1-2 is too structured for me to run a 3-5-2 for the first time against this team. So we go back to the 4-2-3-1. I bring my players up. We go to press after possession loss, which is actually not how we usually play. We usually play drop back because I don't trust my defense that much. But I am starting to trust them a little bit more, so I wanted to try something new. But the back line's still the same. Pina, Cucurella, Niakat, and Arbila are all in defense, the usual team. Everybody still usual. Like, our team didn't change much by going 3 in the back. We still had the players we needed to play in specific positions. In hindsight, I shouldn't have played Pina at center back, and then, of course, in the 39th minute, it didn't change anything that I changed my formation. We still end up conceding this time again to Carlos Baca, who gets his brace for the game. But here, 40th minute, we push forward. Cabralino on the ball, just trying to hold it up. Boré ends up coming in. I wanted to get Boré a debut goal here. You're going to see, I really thought I was just going to wreck that shot, but end up not getting it. We get a corner out of it, though. Cross into the box. Solid cross, but still too close to the keeper. Keeper's able to get it. Arbila on the ball. Arbila's looking for the pass. He gets over Jordan. Cabralino on the ball now. Cabralino goes to Cardona. Cardona looking for the pass. Cardona goes to Jordan. Jordan still looking for the pass. Goes into Pedro Leon. Pedro Leon passes it into the box. Boré tries to shoot. Ends up falling to Jordan. We love Jordan here. I'm going to give Jordan the number 23 in a minute just because homie is Jordan at this point. He's the GOAT. So, Joan Jordan is able to get himself another goal, and then we hop into the second half here. So this is, again, that goal is in like the 42nd minute. Halftime hits. The second half starts. We start passing the ball around. We get the ball out here to Pedro Leon. Pedro Leon runs it down the field. Doesn't have really the pace to fully get past him, so he pulls it back, crosses it in. Cabralino a little too short. He's like 5'7", so that's not going to work. Jordan with an absolute banger of a shot. Like, you actually have to look at the volley this man pulls off. Watch this highlight back, and it is absolutely insane how this man takes the touch and flicks it up to himself to hit this nasty shot. The control that he just had right there is absolutely insane. So Jordan's able to grab himself another goal, and I'm like, all right, we scored 2 goals pretty quick. We might have a chance. And then I pass the ball like that to Santi, and then it goes to Fornals. Fornals bangs it near post. I concede a lot of goals near post. A lot of goals near post. So even though our keeper's been doing well, maybe it's time to get another keeper. I don't know. We'll kind of see what's available. We don't want to sign too many players. We still want to keep it the way it is. We want to keep our Spanish players. But again, Fornals runs us down. He gets his hat trick. 5-2 in the 79th minute. Pablo Fornals absolutely demolished me. I kind of want to go by him, to be honest, because he is actually disgusting. We tried to get a cross in there near the end of the game, but wasn't able to. Regardless, it wouldn't have changed much. It was still going to be a loss at the end of the day, but it would have felt nice. But anyways, we end up losing 5-2 to the Diego Valeri Santa Cazorla partnership with Diego Fornals and Carlos Baca scoring all the goals. So absolutely insane game, but it was fun nonetheless. Now we have, I think, one more. Not transfer, but one more deal that we're going to do. We're going to get rid of Paulo Oliveira. He's not really playing the team. We still have our other center back on loan, and then we bring in LGP soon, so it doesn't really matter too much for us to keep him in the squad. He's just kind of sitting there and rotting. So we're going to negotiate for a little bit more money. But other than that, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below. Who do you want to see on this team? They have to be Spanish, though. Other than that, I will see you guys later. Peace. I'm going to sit here and stare at you, though, if you're still watching, because I'm sure you want to see the rest of this contract. I'm going to let this contract run out. 11.4. I'm like, you know what? 11.4 is not too bad, so we're going to take that. Except, bam,